Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another plan with me and I am using the Darkling Sky kit from Plannerface. I do pay off Plannerface, so you can use my code which is in the description to save. This kit is so pretty. I think it's actually supposed to be like a fantasy, witchy, fae, bookish vibe. But it's giving, the colours are giving winter for me. So hence why I am using this to plan week commencing the 27th of January. I am very sad that I am having to plan this in the month of February because I accidentally skipped a week in January, which is devastating. I have of course pulled my stickers and I have got my custom scripts from Plannerface. Just to let you know, they are exempt from my PR code. But yeah, I really love this kit. And I'm super excited to get it down. So I'm going to pull all of my full boxes because I'm going to try a bit of a different layout, I think. I'm still not wanting to do the traditional 7x9 layout, but I do want to try basically just placing all of my full boxes at the top. I used to do it in my old planner like very infrequently, like just one day if I felt like it, but I do want to try it here. Just because I feel like it really gives you a good view of the art, and I really love this art. Rather than it kind of being blended in with the like the events of the day, if that makes sense. So I think I'm just going to try it and see what it looks like. I basically got a reminder that that was kind of how I used to do 7x9 planner spreads, like way back when. And I just thought, oh, that looks really cute. Basically what I used to do was I used to just use full boxes and bottom washi, and I used to write underneath. Before I discovered kits. So we are talking sort of nearly 7 years ago that I used to do that. But yeah, so we've got lots of full boxes and we have of course got our different hair colours and skin tones. I'm just going to use the ones that are in the kit. I don't bother about, you know, which ones I use. So I'll just use these two because these are just in the main kit. I really want to put this gorgeous unicorn, I think, at the top. I must not have bought any tall boxes to go with this kit. So let's see where we get to with boxes. Do I have a sidebar note? No, I don't. Okay, so we need to fill this whole sidebar. Where are my glitter headers? Anyway, how is everybody? I hope you are all well. I am still trying to catch up on the filming situation. I've been blaming the fact that I didn't order my custom scripts, but then I ordered them and Anna has now sent them all to me, so I no longer have an excuse. So yeah, I'm trying not to delay ordering them. Like, it's not a shipping thing, it's my fault. I don't order them in time, but it is like 100% my fault. So I'm trying to get out of that habit so that I keep on top of the plan with me's. I am a little more behind than I want to be. I am 2 months behind, I think. But I said 6 weeks. So yeah, it's not too bad. I'm working 8 weeks behind instead of 6 weeks behind. So it's not the end of the world. So I just want to make sure I leave enough full boxes because I need 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is my 7. We've got another one here though. I need to make sure I leave 7 for the days of the week. So then we should have this one. So I'm just going to cut this one down so I can fit my header in. I actually think what I might start doing as well is I used to do like offset boxes in the sidebar. So I used to basically do them so that they were like diagonal that way, if that makes sense. And I would like to do that again because I think it looked really good. So that might be something else. Oh, that might be something else that I try. Let's put down this header. I find the sidebar always takes me the longest, you know, out of like the whole spread. The sidebar is definitely the thing that takes me the longest. Right, okay, there we go. So I am going to put down all of the rest of my full boxes, and then we are good to go on the days. This kit would have looked so pretty with foil, you know. I don't know if I even have any like kind of basic foil sets. Why don't we have a look? Oh no, that's actually a duplicate box. Oh, I'm a full box short. Oh dear. That's not ideal. Was somebody shouting that at me, by the way? I have a feeling somebody was probably shouting that at me. Did I have any super busy days? And I could just reuse a box. Let's go for this beautiful double box over the weekend. This double box reminds me of a book that I read that was part of my book club. It reminds me of like a house that I would expect to see in that book. So I'm going to put this one down, and then I think I'm probably what I'll do is I'm going to use this and I'm going to pull up the one that's in the sidebar and see if we can replace it with maybe like what have I got in my like deco sticky album when I find it. Here it is. I've got a tendency to dump things on top of my shelves. I'm sure I'll definitely have something in here. What could we use? Oh, that's pretty. That would match the colours. Oh, these would match. They would definitely match. Right, let's go for this one. So I could place that down, and then let's use some glitter headers for the gap. So I've got, it's like a pale blue, and then probably gonna go for another dark blue in the middle. Right, okay, that's cute. Right, so on to the daily plans. This appeared to be quite a busy week. So by no surprise, I started the week tired. I am always tired on a Monday. I don't know if it's actually tiredness or if it's just actual lack of motivation. But I marked that with a pillow from Plannerface, which is stuck on really wonky. That's better. Then I had to go to the doctor's. Basically, you'll see the hospital appointment in next week's plan with me, I think, but I basically had what I thought was a dodgy mole. So I just went to get it checked out. It's actually fine. I'll just say now that I'm fine. But I just went to doctors and they saw me the following week, which was so good. Super quick. Then I'm marking that with a emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then on this day I had lots of meetings, and I am marking that with a laptop from Plannerface. I had a really bad headache, so I just think I was like doing too much this day, because I basically worked, then I went to the hospital, had my appointment, then I got back, then I worked again, and I just think it was like a full-on day, like travelling around and stuff, so I had quite a bad headache. So I'm marking that with a squidge from Stick with the Planco. Then I watched some TV with Thea on this day. And I'm marking that with a TV from Plannerface. Then, as always on a Monday, Thea had her swimming lesson. Spoiler alert, Thea's swimming lessons have stopped. So she went to her last swimming lesson on Monday. She is a competent swimmer and no longer requires swimming lessons. So what will we be doing on a Monday? So I'm marking that with one of her kind of, oh, sorry, I dropped my tweezers. I'm just going to twist this around and zoom in a little bit. There we go. Marking that with one of her customs from Teddy Plans Co. And then finally, I basically just did some reading. That's very wonky. I did some reading in bed for most of the night. Don't know what I was reading. I feel like I was reading Iron Flame or Fourth Wing. Oh, finished Fourth Wing reread was on Tuesday, so I was reading Fourth Wing. I was going to say this was about the time I was doing my Empyrean reread. So I'm marking that with a Kindle from from Plannerface Bow Stickers. I was going to say Stick with the Planker then. On to Tuesday. So first things first, I was in the office. So I am only mandated to go into the office twice a month now. But I found myself going in more often because I've had a few courses. So you'll probably see a lot that I've been in the office. This was actually one of those days, weirdly. I've just read it on my notes. So I was on a course all day on this day. Basically, the whole organisation, if you manage people, are being basically sent on an internal management course, and it's like 6 days, I think. So I've been in the office like 6 extra days than I wanted to be. So I'm marking being in the office with a laptop from Plannerface, and then marking being on a course with a notepad, which is also from Plannerface. Then I finished my Fourth Wing reread, and I'm marking that with a Kindle sticker from Plannerface Bow Stickers. Then Tuesdays, we've got like a new tradition. So my friend has been coming around with her little boy, and we have been having Tuesday night dinners. Her partner kind of like does, I think he does boxing or something. And Thea really, really loves to see Marshy. So with a knife and fork from Paper K, I am just marking that Tony and Marshy came for dinner. Then Thea actually had a school trip this day. I can't for the life of me remember where she went. But she did go on a school trip. Have I said? Oh, she went to a Buddhist temple. I was going to say, sometimes I write more in my notes than I do on my scripts, just because of space. So yeah, Thea actually visited a Buddhist temple. They are visiting lots of different places of worship as part of their religious education learning, I suppose. What was the word? I don't know what word I was looking for then. As part of her RE curriculum. Then finally, I decided to get an early night. I've marked the school trip with a star from Plannerface, and I've marked the early night with a moon and stars from Plannerface. On to Wednesday. So first things first, I started my Iron Flame reread. Doing this reread actually put me in a massive reading slump. I literally read, I think I read 8 books in January, and then I read 3 in February. And I read 2 of those 3 in like the first week of February. Then I didn't read anything until like the end of the month. And that was only one that I had to read because it was a book club book. And I feel like because I run the book club, I have to read the books and I can't DNF them because I'm like, well, you know, I need to read the books because I'm going to run the meeting where we talk about the book. So I need to be able to have read the book. So yeah, it put me in a massive reading slump. I think it's because the Empyrean is so good. So yeah, I marked that with that I started Iron Flame with a Kindle from Plannerface Bow Stickers. Then I also marked that I had lots of meetings, and I marked that with a laptop from Plannerface. This day was actually really, really chaotic. So I'm marking that with like this pile of paperwork from Papershire. It was a crazy day. There was loads going on at work and yeah, it was just really busy. Then it was book club on this night, so I'm marking that with a book and Kindle sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. So this would have been for our January book, I think. Yeah, 29th of January. So this was Murder at the Bookstore by Sue Minix was our January book. So yeah, that's what we would have been reading. Then I had some YouTube time. I always know when it's like me watching YouTube. I need to do a serious catch up on YouTube. I have barely even been watching YouTube. So yeah, I need to do that. So I'm marking that with a YouTube sticker from Papershire. Then finally, I finished my 2024 planner. Yeah, so this was the day that I finally finished the final plan with me in my 2024 planner. Which was super exciting because I had been trying so hard to finish it by the end of January. And yeah, I did it on like the 29th of January or something. So I'm marking that with a planner from Plannerface. This is the first half of the week. Look at that hollow foil shining. This is the first half of the week and I really, really love it. I did say I was going to look for foil, didn't I? Where is the foil album? Let's have a look. I might have some Josephine Bow. Yeah, like 2 pages. Oh, I've got like a green one. Joanne gave these to me. They could be cute. I don't have enough overlays though. It's the only thing. I don't think I've got any like... I've got a lot of Christmas foil. Because Anna sent me loads of Christmas foil. No, I've only got full kits. And I want to use a full kit when I'm using a full kit, so... Let's move on to the second half of the week. So it was Marshall's birthday on this day. So first things first, I wanted to mark that. So I'm marking it with a like pile of gifts, which is from Plannerface. I really love these because these give like any occasion. Anna has some, in fact, I've actually got my stickers next to me here, so let me show you. Anna has some presents that really, really look like birthday presents. So yeah, these strike me as birthday presents, but these ones, like the pile of presents, strike me as like any occasion. I don't know why. You could easily use any of them, but it's just my personal thing. Like, I just feel like these give like any occasion. So I decided to switch it up and use that. Then I had a really busy day, so I decided to go for a walk on my lunch. It is very, very, very rare that I opt to walk anywhere. I'm actually currently on a quite a strict diet with like workouts and stuff. But I really, really, really do not like exercise. It's just not for me. I really dislike it. So I am struggling today because I have got DOMS. Which is delayed on muscle soreness or something. Delayed onset muscle soreness or something. I can't remember exactly what it stands for, but it's basically where your muscles like hurt delayed. So I did my first workout 2 days ago and then I did one this morning and now I'm like really feeling it in my thighs. But I'm using the Body Coach app, which is by Joe Wicks. You might know him if you're in the UK. And I actually really, really love it. It's really just like building me up slowly. So I basically went on a walk to collect my Fairy Loot calendar that I managed to grab on Vinted. I am a huge Stephanie Garber fan. It's actually the end of March when I'm filming this, and I am about to go into April and read all 7 of her fantasy books. The Caraval and the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. And I managed to get hold of a special edition Fairy Loot calendar with all of my favourite Caraval and Once Upon a Broken Heart characters. And I'm actually going to read it. I'll just actually quickly show you. So this is it. It comes with a little stand and each month has one of the characters. So this is Donatella. And on the back, they're plain. So next year, I'm actually going to use them in my reading journal. for each month, because obviously I've got 12 because it's a calendar. So yeah, that was actually what I went to pick up. I absolutely love it. So I'm marking that with a like paperclip sticker, which is from Paper K. Then there was a double rainbow. So I got home and I looked out of my office window and there was an absolutely ginormous double rainbow. I will try my best to remember to put a picture of it on the screen, because I got a stunning picture of it from my office window. And honestly, it was absolutely beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. It was really, really incredible. So I just had to mark that, and I marked it with a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then today was the day that we did our first The Planners Department post. So yeah, super exciting. We launched the Planners Department. In case you don't know, I am co-hosting a planner meet in the UK with Anna of Plannerface in March 2026. Tickets are on sale now. There are just under half left. So yeah, go and grab one if you want to come. We would love to see you there. I did some reading and I marked that with a what did I mark that with? I can't get my words out. I marked it with a Kindle sticker from Planner Bow Stickers. And then finally I had to go to the hairdressers. This must have been, was this my haircut day? I don't know. No, I just went for a blow dry, I think. So I'm marking that with a scissors sticker from Fox and Pip. Okay, on to Friday. So first things first, Friday was payday. I only get paid now on like the last day of the month. It's like really tricky to get used to. I mean, I've had this for 6 months now, so you'd think I would be used to it, but I'm really not. I used to get paid on the 26th of every month, and I just still can't get used to it being the last working day. But I marked payday with some money stickers from Fox and Pip. Then I needed to update my budget. This is pretty much like a it's like a routine for me now, that this is kind of what I do. I get paid, I update my budgets, I make all my payments, because I have some manual payments that like aren't direct debits. So I make all my payments that like don't automatically go out of the bank on the 1st, and that's the routine. So I'm marking updating the budget with a spreadsheet sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I'm marking making my payments with a notebook sticker from Plannerface. Then basically why can I not stick stickers straight? I basically ended up doing some fairy loot fangirling. So I shared a picture on Instagram of my calendar, and the official Fairy Loot account reposted my post and liked my post, so I was like really happy. So I marked that with a happy squidge from Stick with the Planco. Then, oh, today was new phone day. Oh, wait a minute, I've got like loads to mark now, so I just need to think a minute about how I'm going to split this up. So if I go for this one and then work up, so I need to mark quite a few things on this day. I actually forgot that this day was a busy day. What I could do is use a smaller box at the bottom and then try and fit everything else into a half box. Let's try that. So if I put the half box there and then try and get, will I get a third box in there maybe? This was a very exciting day. No, I will get a quarter box in. Okay, this was an exciting day. So firstly, this was new phone day. That was what I started saying. So I'm marking that with a Dot the Bear on the phone from Paper K. I got the Galaxy S25 Ultra. I got it on pre-order. I tend to always get my Samsungs on pre-order in January. And then Anna, because she's Speedy Gonzalez, managed to get us tickets for the Miso Paper pop-up event in London, and we are going to the workshop with Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co., which we are so excited about. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. That's in May. I'm actually having a bit of a mare about that because I can't, the trains are off, like I can't get a train. So I haven't actually figured out how I'm going to get there yet. It's a bank holiday weekend in the UK, and they choose bank holidays to do like major works on train tracks. Why on earth you would do that, I would never ever understand, because bank holidays are when people in the UK travel. So it's absolutely stupid in my personal opinion. But anyway, I'll figure it out. So I marked the pop-up and the tickets with a balloon from Plannerface and a starry-eyed like happy emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then we were actually dealing with that as I was going into town to have dinner with my friend Megan. So I marked dinner with Megan with champagne glasses from White Deer Stationery. On to Saturday. So first things first, it was my friend Terry's birthday. So I marked that with another kind of present stack from Plannerface. Then I was up at 6 a.m. because I needed to bake Marshall's birthday cake. So I had very kindly offered to get him a birthday cake. And then the person who makes my birthday cakes did not have room. So, oh no, just wrecked that. That was silly of me. She couldn't fit me in. So I said then that I would bake the cake. That was just not a good thing to offer up. I'm a good baker, but I don't really like baking celebration cakes because I just worry they will fall over. So yeah, I had to get a food delivery. I had to get up at 6 a.m. So I marked that with a alarm clock from Planner Bow Stickers. And then I had to get a food delivery delivered like really, really early. And I marked that with a food basket from Paper K. And then I had to make the cake, which I am marking with a baking set sticker from Paper K. The cake actually turned out really, really, really well. I was super happy with it. Then we spent most of the day at Marshall's party. I'm marking that with a party sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then finally, Thea and I had a very, very early night. After the party, she was absolutely exhausted and she was a very, very grouchy girl. So we both just went to bed. We went to bed together. I was like, right, no, come on, it's bedtime, off we go. So yeah, she was like, okay, mummy. I think she knew she was exhausted. So marking that with a Moon and Stars from Plannerface. Then, funnily enough, the next day, onto Sunday, the first thing I have got is that we slept for 11 hours. And I have literally made a point of marking that we slept for 11 hours. I never sleep that long. Theodora is fully acquainted with sleeping in for that amount of time. That is not, that's not new for her. She is, in fact, awfully grouchy if she doesn't sleep for that long. But me, nope. I very rarely sleep for that long, so that was amazing. I marked that with a sleepy emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then basically on this day, my friend Tony was moving house and she had asked me if I could look after Marshy for the day, so I said of course. We did lots of playing and he had a nap. It was very cute. Then Theodora really, really wanted to go to the park, so we put him in the pram and we took him to the park, and we also collected a parcel while we were out. So I'm marking the play day with a dummy sticker, which is from Plannerface, and then marking the park with one of Thea's Spring Emoji bunnies from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then we had to collect the parcel as well. So I'm just marking that with this envelope sticker from Josephine Bow Designs, which was from an advent that what feels like a million years ago. Then Anna and I needed to get together to discuss all things TPD. So once Marshall had been collected, Theodora really wanted to watch a film in her room. She got a TV for Christmas and she really loves watching films on it, but I do try and limit the amount of time she spends watching TV in her room because I just worry that she will like stop wanting to leave her room, which yeah, so I just worry about it. But anyway, so we had a call about TPD. Then we worked on our stall application. So stall applications have actually now closed. We have notified all of our stalls and we are going to be starting to make announcements from next week on our stalls, which is really exciting. So I marked the call with a phone sticker from Paper K. Then I marked the working on the stall app with this super cute like Bunilla from Papershire, who's like making some notes and drinking a cup of tea, which is very me. Then I did have 2 things to mark, but I'm not going to fit them in. So I basically did some reading and I did some batch cooking. So I'm just going to mark the batch cooking and I'm marking that with a knife and fork, which is from Plannerface. Okay, so let's get some date dots on this and then we are good to go. I can't wait to see it in its entirety. Actually, have we got... I actually think we do have the dates here. Let's go. Let's get some of these used. These are my favourite ones, but I don't think Anna sells them anymore. So, oh, we didn't need 26. That was silly. So we've got 27... 28, 29, 30, 31. I'm a bit disappointed I didn't put Hello February. I normally do Hello February. Like hello to the next month, but I must have forgot. Okay, so that is done. Let's have a look at this spread as a whole. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Oh, I really, really, really love this. I am totally getting into this like sticker in the sidebar thing. I think I did it in, I'm sure I did it in January. Yeah, I did. I used a Josephine Bow thing. Yeah, that really, really goes with this kit, by the way. I am so happy. It perfectly matches like both of these colours. So yeah, I hope you like the spread and hope you like this video. If you did, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see future videos, I'd love if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.